Good afternoon and welcome to beautiful downtown Navan and the Navan Memorial Community Center for today's matchup between the Cumberland GRADS U9 Team Blue and your Ottawa Valley Silver 7 U9 Team White. Enjoy the game. And we are underway with Claire, Kelso, Fern, Butang, and LePage on for the Silver 7. Butang puts it on net, and that's steered aside. Good early pressure here by Silver 7. That's rimmed around and kept in by Kelso along the far board. Battle there for it with LePage. That's Claire. Got a move zone, but took it back in offside. Noah Guerin getting the start in net for the Silver 7 today. Graham Etche, Henry Gibbons, and Buchert out for the Silver 7. As Henry controls it along the boards, brings it in. Steered away to the corner by the D-man. And Graham comes around. He sends it back in. And Etche back into the neutral zone. If he turns it up, sent out by the GRADS. Body's falling all over the ice here. Buchert sends it to Henry, just out of his reach. Icing waved off. It's centered and just sent over the net by Buchert. As OVSS gets some good pressure, and Buchert sends it in deep. Colvin in the corner on the forecheck to Buchert. He has a shot that just misses. Sent around. Good pressure by Warren to force the turnover. Sent back in deep by Lamoff, and Silver 7 tag up. Warren sends it across to Hurtis. He's going to go for a skate. He brings it in, fires it just wide. Sent around and temporarily kept in. 2-on-1 the other way for the GRADS. And that's sent just out of the reach of the GRADS player. And Warren is going to control it and send it up ice for Colvin, who gets around the defender. And just beautiful save in the backhand rebound. Wanted by Pratt. 1-0 Silver 7 here in the first. Relentless pursuit by Silver 7 leads to a goal. And they're going to come back with Byrne, Boutin, LePage, Kelso, and Claire. Is that sent in deep? Boutin gets it out. Claire brings it up, drags around the player, and loses it. Kelso keeps it in on the far boards. Boutin lets one go, just wide. Rebound, burning the page down low, locking away at it, and finally put one in. As the puck was there to be had. And still the 7 are out to a quick 2-0 lead with back-to-back goals in 34 seconds. Claire and Kelso stay on. Buchert, Gibbons, and Henry out for Silver 7 as Gibbons chips it up off the boards and takes it in. He gets around the player, the defense, and another scramble out front. And we will have a face-off. Buchert, Gibbons, Henry, Etche, and Graham out for Silver 7. But that's one forward by the GRADS, but controlled by Henry. Kept in along the boards and sent deep by Graham. It's sent around by the GRADS. Henry gets it in the neutral zone, and he's going to carry it across the blue line. Back to Etche, who tries to send it deep and hits some bodies along the boards on its way through. Sent back in. Etche sends it deep, hits the player getting off. Fortuitous bounce for Silver 7. Gibbons has control of it. Sends it out to Buchert. Graham back to Buchert. Can't get the shot off. And the GRADS are going to bring it the other way. Good back check by Graham. He's going to turn it up. Makes the move. Fires and scores. Oscar Graham with the celly as well. 3-0, Silver 7. Now Pratt, Warren, Colvin, Curtis, and Lamoth for the Silver 7. That's one forward by Warren. In along the boards. Sent in deep. Curtis able to keep it in along the boards for now. Just pops out as he sends it back in. And Silver 7 set up their forecheck. Warren turns back. Just out of the reach of Pratt. The GRADS are going to bring it in. Great back check by Austin Warren. Pratt sends it wide to Colvin. Centered and scored. Another one. The lead is now 4-0. Silver 7 with 3:45 gone here in the first. 3:45 left in the first. As we have Byrne, Boutin, LePage, Claire, and Kelso. Claire almost lost it, brings it in. She's going to go around, tees up a slap shot. Byrne on the rebound. That's sent deep and should be icing to the Silver 7. So the face-off deep in the GRADS zone. One back. Claire tees up another one. That's steered wide. Tipped in by Kelso on the right side. Tipped forward into the corner by Boutin. Back to Boutin. Kelso and Boutin managed to keep it in. So now Burns on it. Passes it to LePage. He has a couple of whacks at it. Can't score. Boutin on the spinorama. Scramble out front. Still not covered up. Boutin sends it back to the point and just out of the reach of Kelso. He sends it to Claire. Oh, Claire sends it up. Byrne was going off for the change, and we'll have an icing call. Great pressure once again by Silver 7. Silver 7 with Buchert, Gibbons, Etche, Graham, and Henry. Bit of a scramble draw. Controlled by Graham and chipped up the boards. Control taken by the GRADS. And Henry chips it up along the boards. Kept in at the line by the GRADS. Sent in. Graham chips it along the boards and behind. Henry has it. That'll be controlled by Silver 7. Brought out. Sent back deep by the Grads. Nobody from Silver 7 goes after it. I think that was Gibbons who was taken out as they battle down low for the puck. Etche controls it, and he's going to bring it up through the neutral zone as he beats a player. Lets one go, and that goes wide. Kept in by Silver 7. Buford hard on the forecheck. Gets to Gibbons, and he rings one off the shoulder of the goalie. Again, more pressure from the Silver 7. Grads bring it out. Henry with a great back check. Graham chips it forward. Sent back in. Curtis has it on his stick. Gibbons chips it out. Bucher sends it forward. And Silver 7 clear the zone. Warren races over to keep it in. He does so. Sent deep. Icing is waved off. Played to the side by Guerin. And Hurtis tries to break it out. The Grads player steps in front of that. Pratt has it. And that'll be the end of the first period. As the Silver 7 score a few quick ones and take a 4-0 lead after the first. Start of the second here in Navan. Silver 7 will have Colvin, Warren, Pratt, Curtis, and Lamosse looking to extend their 4-0 lead. That draw is won by the Grads. Brought in. Overskated by Warren. Curtis chips it up. Kept in at the line by the Grads. Sent up to Colvin by Lamosse. He's in across the blue line. Good defensive play by the Grads. Kept in at the line by the Grads, by Warren. That one just brought out. Sent in deep into the corner. Not out. Kept in by the Grads. They shoot one wide. Rebound there, and that's stopped by Guerin. Silver 7 a little hemmed in right now. That's chipped out. Still offside. Butane brings it up the right side. He's in. And a great diving play to knock the puck off his stick. And he gets it and tucks it in the corner. Little half wraparound by Butte. And we're at 5-0, Silver 7. Out there now is Kelso, Claire, Henry, Gibbons, and Buford. That's one back. Kelso sends it up the middle. And just offside at the line. That's one forward by the GRADS. Claire has it. Brings it out. Great stop by Garen. On the 2-on-1. The GRADS had a chance and Garen shut the door. That's won by the GRADS. Kept in at the blue line. Eche chips it. Out of the reach of Colvin and sent down, but that will not be icing. Colvin and Warren will set up the forecheck. That's brought around. Graham keeps it in. Little move by Pratt. This bounces off his stick. Sent around here to the right side. Kept in by Eche. Pratt fires it just wide. Not sure the goalie saw that one. Warren keeps it in. That one just gets past Graham at the line as he dives, and Silver 7 still looking to get it out of the zone. Eche turns back, tips it up. Byrne has it, brings it in. That's out. Brought back in onside by Boutin. Tries to center it, and that's picked off. Lamotte keeps it in on the blue line. Boutin has it, gets it to LePage. Knocked down by Byrne. Kept in at the line by Curtis, sent back in, and buried by Byrne out front on the one-timer. Henry, Gibbons, Buchert, Kelso, and Claire out for the Silver 7. Kelso, Henry, and Gibbons battle along the boards. Buchert knocks it away. Claire loses it at the line, and the GRADS are offside. Scramble draw. Gibbons has it. Gibbons up to Buchert. Knocked off his stick. Gibbons battling along the boards. Claire tries to get it out. Good back check by Henry. To the line, but not out. Blocked by Claire. That's brought out by Henry, out across the line. Kelso drags, gets it in. Gibbons has it on his kick and it's knocked off. He takes on a few defenders behind the net. Colvin in there to help. Gibbons centers it. Gets past Pratt. Claire has it up the middle. Taken down. And we'll see a penalty coming up to the Grads as Claire was taken down on the breakaway. First penalty of the game goes to the Grads. Etche's going to bring it up. Gets it up to Colvin. She tries to center it. Etche has it. Colvin. Colvin tries to center again. Etche puts it into the corner. Colvin hard on the forecheck. Pratt knocks it down. Kept in at the line by Graham. He tees one up that squeaks by everybody, but just wide. Kept in again by Etche. If he lets one go, knocked down by a Grads player. Pratt tries to wrap around. That's denied. Kept in by Graham and Warren on a great defensive play. And now sent deep penalties over. Burns sends it forward. Tries to center it on the backhand. That's picked off. Brought out by the Grads. Good play by Hurtis. Grads are onside. Brought out and up by Hurtis. He fires one just wide. Paige Boutte-Lamotte battling along the boards to keep it in. Good job by Lamotte. Hurtis tips it back. Here goes LePage. He takes it wide. Second period winding down, because that's out of the zone. Sent back in deep, but offside. Still offside. Now it'll be called. 30 seconds left here in the second. Henry, Gibbons, Buchert, Kelso, and Claire see if they can add to this lead. One forward by Gibbons. Kept in. Grads go the other way. 5 seconds left. They're offside. And that'll end the period. Sorry, 3.9 left. And that should end the period. As Silver 7 extend their lead, I have also found a variation of Father's Row up here. We got the dad row. Lots of fans here in Navan today to support Silver 7. Silver 7 sticking with Claire and Kelso on the back end. Pratt, Warren, and Colvin up front here to start the third. Warren wins it, brings it across the line, stops up. Sent around, kept in by Kelso. Kept in by Pratt on that. Good job shielding the puck. Fires it, just gets a glove, the goalie does. That's centered again. Claire couldn't keep it in. Takes it in offside. Yeah, Burn, Boutin, LePage, Graham, and Ete out for Silver 7 as that's one forward by the GRADS, controlled by Graham, and Burns sends it on net. Boutin lets one go. Knocked down. Silver 7 keep it in the zone. LePage, and that just gets by Graham, and we'll go down for an icing. Shot from the point by Graham is blocked. Boutin has it. He tries to send it back in deep. Burns controls it on the boards. Sends it out front. LePage on the back end just sends it wide. He sends it up. Great stick by Graham to knock that puck away. Thwart any chance of a breakaway. FA keeps it in. Page tries to center it. Butang knocked down as he back checks. That's sent in for an icing call against the Grads. Curtis and Lamoth with Buchert, Gibbons, and Henry up front. Henry lets one go just wide. Buchert corrals it, sends it out front. Scramble in front of the net. That's saved by the Grads player on the line, and the Grads managed to keep it out. Great pressure by Silver 7 and even better defense by the Grads to prevent the scoring opportunity. Gibbons wins that over to Henry. Henry's fielding. Buchert sends it just wide. Curtis is back as he takes the net. Buchert up the middle to Gibbons. The Grads have a 2-on-1. Good job by Silver 7 getting back. Penalty call coming here to Gibbons, I believe, for body contact. The Grads will go to the power play. Silver 7 will have to send one player off. That'll be Coben to start. They've got Pratt, Claire, Kelso, and Warren. That's sent out of the zone. Claire sends it deep. Pratt's up there on it. Tries to center. Pratt to Warren. Claire takes it in, fires one off the cage of the goalie. Silver 7 doing a good job of killing off this penalty. As Claire brings it back and sends it deep. And the penalty is over. Puck jumps past Claire. Grads have a chance. And buried by the Grads as they get on the board. I believe the score is 6-1 now as the Grads get on the board. Graham, Etche, Byrne, Butang, And LePage for silver 7. That's fired on net by the GRADS. Steered away. Leche has it. Sends Butang up the middle. Just out of the reach. No call on that as Butang goes behind his net. Loses the puck. Leche now has control. And he's going to bring it up. And out of the zone to LePage. He sends it up to Byrne. And silver 7 take another body contact penalty. And we'll go to the kill once again with 6 minutes left in the third. Moss, Curtis, Gibbons, and Henry out for silver 7 as they try to kill this penalty. They killed the last one. McGrath scored just after it ended. Now it's centered and sent just wide. Grads keep it in. Curtis stands on that clearing attempt. Grads send it in behind the net. Lamoth tries to chip it forward. Curtis has it in behind his net. Gibbons will control and chip it up and out for Henry. He manages to get a shot off and score! Goalie tried to play that up to himself, off his stick and up over his shoulder. As silver 7 go up 7-1 with a shorthanded goal here. Clare sends it deep. And the penalty expires. Centered. Kept in by Clare. Colvin on it. Tries to center it. That pass was picked off. Clare lets one go from the point. That's tipped and stopped by the GRADS goalie. As silver 7 have a bit of pressure here. Pratt, Warren, Colvin, Clare, and Kelso for S7. That's one. Set up beautifully, and Pratt buries it. Top corner, beautiful play, set up off the face-off. And silver 7 go up 8-1. Beautiful set play there by the silver 7. Clare tries to go D to D. Too wide for Kelso. He's back on it. Sends it up to Warren. He's all alone. Straight back check. Stopped by the GRADS. Claire follows it up. That's also stopped. Pratt digging. Claire digging. Warren covering the point. He keeps it in. Claire's going to bring it out. That's buried by Byrne on the rebound as Claire brought it end to end. GRADS goalie did a good job to stop that, but Byrne took the rebound. Handshake brings it up, and Silver 7 are offside. 2:47 left in the third. Silver 7 leading by a score of 8-1. That's one back and sent in deep by Graham. Buford comes back on side as Gibbon takes it in. Great pressure here by Silver 7. If that's sent in on net, GRADS clear the zone. Handshake turns it up. He brings it in. No call there as the GRADS get it out of the zone. And another penalty coming up to Silver 7. And Gibbons with another body contact penalty as the Silver 7 will go to the penalty kill with 1:49 left in the third. So this one might get curfewed by the looks of it. Warren wins that forward. Not out. Now it's out. Colvin sends it into GRADS territory and sent in deep by Warren. Colvin crowds behind the net. Warren gets his shot blocked. And this game is over on curfew with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the third period as the Silver 7 take it by a final of 8-1, I believe.